Hey guys, it's been a while, hasn't it? I started this YouTube channel, uploaded one video, and then poof, I was gone like the wind. I want to say sorry for that. I've been meaning to upload. Haven't been feeling my best lately. So yeah, it's that's no excuse. But here we go. Let's make another video, another trick. I have another trick to show you. What this is I call it the spectator's triumph. It's not actually a triumph routine, but a card turns upside down in the deck, and that's the selected card. So you know, that's how it goes, and it all happens in their hands, or so it would seem. This is one of my best tricks that I do a lot of the time. It works really well in person, does not work that well on camera, but it works really, really great in person. So let's get into it. So this is what it looks like. The spectator points to a card, let's say this one. It's the 4 of hearts, and then you just put the deck together again, and actually you hand over the deck of cards to the spectator. They grab it, and you ask them to cut the deck once. Then you ask them to just imagine with their mind how they're going through the deck of cards, finding their card, taking that out, turning it over, and putting it back in. And so, when they've done that, you ask them to snap their fingers to make the magic real. Then they turn over the cards, they start looking through the deck, and one of the cards in the whole deck turns upside down, and that is their 4 of hearts. So that is what the trick looks like. Let's check out how it's done. So I first came up with this trick while practicing another trick. I was practicing a Cardini Change. You do that, and the problem I had with the Cardini Change is that one card, you flip that card and then it goes underneath, but it's upside down now, so I have to like rescue that card somehow to clean up, like turn it upside down. And then I thought, hey, this might be a cool little, neat little thing they can do as a trick. So I started looking for things that would actually like have a good control to the top of the deck, and what I ended up on is a spread pass. I think it's originally from Paul Le Paul, but I learned it from Alex Pendrea, I think. I'll leave a link to a video where you can learn the spread pass, but more in detail. But what it is basically you have a spread, they point to a card, you turn that card over, and then you use that spread to hide a pass so that their card is on top. Let's see that a little bit closer. So we have their card, right? Then you use a pass. So you start with a spread over here, and using that spread to cover up the pass. So what you do is basically just moving that deck into this hand and flipping it over into this hand. It looks really clean when you do it, and what's good with it about it is that you can really like it happens in one motion. You don't have to like stay here and then do the pass. So they point to a card, that's their card, you put it back, and then their card is on top. So with the spread done, with the spread pass done, we can go into the next part, which is the Cardini Change. You end up here when the spread pass is done. So what you do is maybe gesture and say, but hold on, this trick would be more impressive if it happened in your hands, wouldn't it? And then while you do that, you do the Cardini Change while you go back to the deck. And I'll leave a link to a Cardini Change tutorial as well. But what it is basically you grab a card with your pinky like this, and you hide it with your hand and grab it like this. So in this trick, what we do is when we hand it over to the spectator, we come in to grab the deck and hand it over. We cover the change, and now we're in this predicament. So we have the card like this. What we do here is we fix it. We start to go over, and then we fix it with our other hand like that, because you can see that it's kind of like spread out a little bit. That is intentional. You could do the Cardini change just like this and just have it straight, but we want a little bit of coverage, so what we'll do is we'll just let it slide out a bit, and then we'll just hand it down to the bottom with the other hand and give it to our spectators. When our spectators have the card, have the deck, their selection will be upside down on the bottom of the deck. We don't want that. We want it to turn up in the middle of the deck, don't we? So we ask them to do one cut. That's all we ask them to do. One simple cut, and then when we have done that cut, you can see that their card will be upside down in the middle of the deck. I personally like to have them go through the deck like this, because then one card will show up in the middle of the deck, and there's a little bit of a mystery while they do the reveal, and they'll go like, no way, no way, no way that can be my card, and then it is their card, because it's impossible, right? Because you didn't do anything, you just handed over the cards to them, and they had the cards all the time. And by going into the whole imagine that you're taking out, that's just to create a little bit of a time difference, so that you put a little bit of time between the trick and the actual effect of the trick, and that is to just, well, make them forget that you actually handled the cards. But you can use any top control you want for this trick, but the less you handle the cards, the better. So you can do this, just spread pass, and then the Cardini change, and then hand the deck over. You could even do the cut when you hand it over, if you want to even further cover the Cardini change. But like I said, the less you handle the cards, the better, in my opinion. So that is the Spectator's Triumph. I hope you guys like it, and I hope you guys go out and perform this for people and practice this at home. And if you do, please send me a video of that on Instagram. You can add me on Instagram. I have a link in the on the video page and in the video description. So please check that out and send me your videos of you doing either this or the triangle cut. That would be amazing to see. So yeah, and with that, I wish you guys a great day, and I'll see you next time.